Hi, as you know, I'm Flo, and this is Design Space. This is my opening screen, and as you'll see, I've got the beta version up at the moment. What I'm going to show you today is how to get close to my heart cartridges. So from your images, so you select your images, you go to cartridges, and then you search close to my heart. If I've spelled that right, I'll just click on here, and these are all your cartridges in here. There is 12, I think, from memory, and you can scroll down through them. Once you've got to the end of the close to my heart ones, you'll find that it goes on to other cartridges that bring up when you put those words in. Now, the ones that I particularly liked, this Art Philosophy was the first one, and if you go into Art Philosophy, Art Booking and Artfully Sent, and this one's Artiste, you'll find that those are extremely good cartridges, and so is Artistry. You will find a lot of things like your 3D flowers, Art Philosophy has your 3D flowers or your rolled flowers, and of course it comes up with no results found until it clicks on something. Right now, when you're coming into here, I'm just scrolling through here, but you'll find there's literally hundreds of different things to cut in here. Some of them around about 350 odd images, and when you go through them, this is actually a rolled flower here. It doesn't really sort of look like it there, but yes it is. And when I thought I'd come to the end of it, it just keeps on putting more up. This is another rolled flower, and it cuts out in a circle. In fact, what I'll show you is that if I select that, and it will come onto the mat, and it's on the mat like this, it cuts out like this. You start it, I think it's this end, the end that's on the outside, and you just roll it up. And if you've got a quilling tool, that makes it really easy to roll. Otherwise, get a sharp pointed pair of tweezers and just hold it on and just roll it round and round and round, and then you glue it to this piece here, or you glue the bottom to that piece. I've found a lot easier if you use the hot glue, and then you'll get some of the rolled flowers. There is at least 12 by memory, and they are in different cartridges on the close to my heart ones. Going back, searching cartridges, that's the close to my heart one. I think if I go back to close to my heart cartridges without the Art Philosophy, if I go in here, I might have to put that in again. I don't think I can just go back, and no, I can't, and I'm pretty sure when I go back here, it doesn't take me out of the Art Philosophy. It takes me out of the whole lot. Let's have a look if I can highlight that and go backwards. No, I don't seem to be able to, and I don't seem to be able to do it on here either. So I would have to try and go back to cartridges. One of the things I find when I'm putting things in is I will, what have I done close to my heart, and then I'll highlight it and go Control C so that I've got copy and pasted, and then when I want to go back and forward to them, I can do that. This is Artfully Sent, and there's lots and lots of cards in here if you're a card maker. This is Art Booking, which is your scrapbooking. This is Artiste and Artistry, and Artiste was another one of my favourites. It's got a lot of these have got fonts with them, so don't look for your fonts under here, look for your fonts under your text, of course, and they should have them under here. Now mine are all listed as purchased because I have most of these cartridges. This is artiste, you'll see mine are listed as purchased, but you can also see now that they've got the little A up there indicating that they're in Cricut Access. Now some of these are called borders. Now this one probably is a border, but some of their borders like this, and I think you'll find this one is actually one of those ones you fold back and forward, and they make a rosette. So just look at these. There are books that if you go into the Cricut books, you can see what they look like. These are cards that have the flip back to them. There's muffin cases, paper cases, things, Christmas crackers, you name it, and it was in here. This is another old flower. You've got all sorts of squiggles and squirrels and words, and once you go into these, you will find that there is an amazing number of icons that you can do. There's a lot of 3D boxes. There's all your cards, your envelopes, and virtually anything you want to find. And it's now all in Cricut Access, which you can get if you go back to the post. You'll find you can get those in. You can get Cricut Access either by the month or by the year. Of course, it is a little bit cheaper buying it by the year. If you only scrapbook or card make for a number of months of the year and not the rest of them, then you can get it on a monthly basis and you can cancel it any time. So very much think about that. If you go into your text and you write some text, we'll just copy and paste that text into there, and this is what we're looking at this time. Close to my heart. I'm going to go up here, and in close to my heart, it should be in as a Cricut font now, which will take out quite a lot of the others, because I have something like 800 fonts on my computer. And if we now we want I can't remember what the name of it is, so you'd have to scroll through and find out whether artiste or art philosophy. Hang on, here's art philosophy. Art philosophy and decorative text. So that's a single layer cutting text, and you can see that's a very pretty text again to have. They have got some beautiful text. This is the decorative font to go with the same one, and this can go over the top of the other one, which means that you can have a different colour showing through the little holes, and that's also very pretty. We'll have a look and see if we've got I was hoping we had an artiste font, and I'm not sure what it will be called. And yep, close to my heart, artiste, and that's another. That's quite a plain font, but very nice in there. And the other one we've got is art booking, and the art booking font is absolutely stunning. I use that a lot, and I think it's a really, really pretty font to use. So that's where you access the fonts from the Close to My Heart cartridges, and under the images and cartridges you can access all the other ones as well. And I hope you've enjoyed this, and I hope it helps you to access them. Thanks a lot for watching.